what's interesting is that I take it the thing that you're talking about really, at least the way that lots of philosophers put it, and this is in line with this sort of talk about existentialism, is that we're able to create a certain kind of distance from our desires for things. We could, I think Hegel calls it like a negative attitude or achieve negativity. I forgot what, something like that. Anyway, we could take a step back from how we're immediately feeling about things, what our initial reactions are, and we can evaluate them. That's in large part, or at least in no small part, what our freedom consists in or our free will consists in. It's not the kind of thing that is had by dogs and to other kinds of animals. And then you might think something like this, I take it. What grants us the ability to step back from our desires or whatever they are and say, yeah, even though I'm inclined or to sleep with this person or I'm inclined to violence, that's not the thing I'm going to do. So there's this capacity to step back. How would we characterize that capacity? Plausibly, you might characterize it as an intellectual capacity. We've got the sort of mental machinery, the mental ability to do that stepping back. Okay, then if you've got an AI that's an AGI that has an intellect like us, then it too should have this sort of, if you like, generic intellectual capacity should also grant upon it the ability to step back from its initial programming or whatever, and then make choices, reject those initial programs, reject those initial rules, reject those initial so-called inclinations, or whatever you want to call them in the case of AI, and then choose for itself. So I guess it's the problem in a way is that if you think that freedom is largely a function of an intellectual capacity, or free will is largely the function of intellectual capacity, and you bestow that same intellectual capacity on an AGI, then you're also bestowing upon them free will, and so much for your keeping it on reins.